Hello and hola amigos. I'm Eli del Puerto. ¿Cómo estás? I'm great. ¿Quieren aprender? ¿Están listos para aprender? I'm ready to learn if you're ready to learn. But something we have to do before we start is we got to warm up our bodies for our vocals and all this. Hand. Singers, one thing you need to know, you must treat yourself like royalty. Stay hydrated, kids. So, let's begin with taking some nice deep breaths. Breathing in, let's cross our hands, take a nice deep breath. Just exhale all those worries. Ready? Otra vez. And one more time. Inhalen. Exhalen. Muy bien. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a short little meditation. So go ahead and close your eyes. Are your eyes closed? My eyes are closed. I can't see you. Anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to visualize a tree, any type of tree. And we're going to take all of our special little worries and we're going to hang them up on the tree. That. I remember that. All right. And go ahead and open your eyes, and we're ready to begin our exercises. All right, so now that you've gotten rid of all those worries that you don't need and that are unnecessary, let's continue with warming up our voice. But before we get into vocal exercises and technique, yada, 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 let's go ahead and warm up our bodies. Let me put some music on for you. Yeah. First, we're going to start off with some head rolls. So let's just connect our breath and go to one side. Nice and slow. You don't want to hurt your neck. And to the other side. Make sure you're breathing. And let's start rolling our shoulders back. And if you really want to, if you want to just stand like this and do this, that's great. Or you can do this. Or you can even get a little workout. Just make sure you squeeze. All right, and let's go forward with it. Now it's time to pick some things up. Let me change. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and bring our arms back. And forward. Remember, no one's watching you. Or at least I'm not. Or am I? All right, you all ready for some jumping jacks? We're gonna do 10 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, y 10. And march. You can march to the side. Take it down low. And cross your arms and breathe. And exhale. Again. And exhale. Otra vez. And exhale. Now we're going to start talking about posture. There's bad posture and there's good posture. So here's an example of bad posture. My rib cages caved in, I'm slunched over, my hands are crossed, and I look sad. Now, an example of good posture would be rolling our shoulders back, our feet are hip distance apart, my tailbone slightly tucked in, and I have a magical cord pulling me up, and my chest is nice and open. Now, be careful, because throughout my years of teaching, I've seen kids go like this. I'm like, now everyone stand up straight. And they go like this. That's not good posture either. So refrain from lifting up your shoulders up to your ears. Now, let's go talk a little bit about confidence. Now, if I walk on the stage like this, are you going to want to listen to me sing? Now, let me show you an example of confidence. All right, I'm ready to sing for you tonight. Are you ready to listen? Sweet. So now that we've gone over posture, this is something you can practice at home. You can practice in front of the mirror, make sure you're not rising your shoulders up to your ears, etc. Now let's go ahead and move to our diaphragm. Ooh, big word, diaphragm. How many of you guys actually know where your diaphragm is? Wait, I can't hear you. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so pretend like someone chopped you in half. I meant it's horizontal and goes underneath your lungs and your rib cage. So observe. Here I have the lungs. Those are your little costillas, your ribs, and here's your diaphragm. So when you breathe in, it lowers it a little bit right underneath your lungs. And then when you exhale, it comes up your diaphragm, pushing out all the air and assists you. Yeah? Now that we have an idea of that, let's go ahead and locate our vocal cords and then our diaphragms right here. So vocal cords right here, we're going to go ahead and go ooh, ooh. So you should be able to feel a vibration. Do you feel that? Because I do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a little panting. Have you guys ever seen a dog that was really thirsty? So we're going to go ahead and just put our hand right here, more or less under our rib cage, and we're going to go, okay? Now let's do the same thing, but going shh, 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 shh. This leads us into the next exercise, the breath of fire. Ooh, sounds kind of dragony, right? So our breath of fire, what we're going to be doing is proactively breathing out of our nose. So think of this. We're cleaning out our whole lungs. So let's go ahead and put our fingers right here, and we're going to exhale 20 times with the breath of fire. And I'll count on my hand. You know what? I take that 20 back. Let's do 10 for starters, all right? So ready? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Breath of fire. I already feel energized to begin our next exercise. So we're going to go ahead and locate our rib cage. Well, where could my rib cage possibly be? Right here. Okay, so go ahead and put your hand on your rib cage. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in, and we're just going to feel our rib cage expand. So breathe in and exhale. One more time. Breathe in and exhale. Very nice. So we're working on breath control. So let's go ahead and take our hand, and we're going to put it on our stomach. And our other hand's going to hang out on our rib cage. So we're going to breathe directly into our stomach while feeling our rib cage expand. So breathe into your stomach and exhale. Now, this is a good exercise to do while looking in front of the mirror, because one thing you don't want to do is lift your shoulders up when you're breathing in, because we're breathing into our stomach. See, I was breathing properly. It popped open my belt. Okay, let's go ahead and do it one more time. And breathe in and exhale. Now this time, you're going to exhale, but with a shh, almost like you're breathing through a little straw. So same thing, put your hand on your rib cage, hand on your stomach, and we're going to breathe in nice and slow, filling up our stomach just like a balloon. So let's fill up our balloons. And let's go ahead and do it one more time. But this time I want you to feel for your rib cage. That idea of keeping it expanded while we're exhaling, so we don't lose it. We don't cave it in. We're trying to keep it expanded the whole time. So this is a great thing to practice in front of the mirror and throughout the day. This will help you a lot in any type of performing circumstance you might find yourself in. Because trust me, you never know where life's going to take you. So let's go ahead and do that again. Hand on our rib cage, hand on our stomach. We're going to go ahead and breathe in. And shake it out. Shake it out. All right, lovely. So our next exercise that we're going to do is take your arms. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and breathe in, lifting our arms up. And we're going to and again, breathe in and now here's the fun one. We're going to do something that's called sirens. Have you ever heard an ambulance or something of the sort of police? we're going to make that same obnoxious noise. So hold on. Ready? So we're going to breathe in and exhale. Another time. Breathe in. Just in case your neighbor didn't hear you, let's do it one more time. So breathe in and shake it off. All right, so one more thing, taking all the little pieces we've gone over today, using our ribs, great posture, breathing in properly, filling up our special little balloons, and we're going to make some, the power's off. Hold on, let me twiddle with this for a second. So we're going to apply everything that we just learned. Can you guys all go ahead and breathe in and hum this with me? A middle C. So all this breath work helps us with tone and also long phrases. So let's go ahead. I want you to close your eyes, envision a color with this note. Mine was yellow. All right, so we're going to lift up our hands and we're going to go ma. Again, middle C. Go ahead and breathe in. And now, unfortunately, this is all I got for you today. So you're going to have to keep watching, but I think there's a song that I want to sing for you just before I leave. But before I go, I'm going to need something. Hand, I need my jacket. Look how smart that hand is. Sheesh. Then I'll need my instrument, my ukulele. Thank you, hand. Love this hand. And then I'm going to need my pick. Not that kind of pick. That's not that type of show. Go ahead, hand. Take the pick back. I think I might... that's where my pick is. My ukulele's name is Ucucatepeto. Ucucatepeto. Named after a big volcano in Mexico, Popocatépetl. So, we're going to sing a song, Hasta pronto, hasta pronto, hasta pronto, see you soon. Hasta pronto, hasta